I got like Sherlock Holmes book in English, and I also got um hmm I think like the ones that I'm reading that is the most memorable, not memorable. I haven't finished it yet, but I'm reading Franz Kafka, Metamorphosis, and of course Virginia Woolf. Like I'm searching for it. I'm reading a lot of things at the same time, I guess. Like I'm reading Banana Yoshimoto Kitchen, but like the English translation for it. Also reading and that's but Zooster. I think I've said that. And I've finished On the Road by Jack Krug. How could I pronounce his last name? I don't know. But like I think I've read I'm reading Animal Farm in the midst of it. It's quite cool actually. Um I really enjoy it. It's very interesting. Never thought that, but I'm not finishing it yet. I think I'm reading several. I like to do that. I like to read several books at the same time. So yeah, I prefer it like that. Like sometimes I will read a book like 10 pages, just this book, and then the next book I will read 10 pages, like another book I will read 10 pages. So at the end of the month, I would probably finish like 5 books or even 10 sometimes. Like I could speed read quite well. It's different from skimming. Speed reading, you kind of, you just have like a sense of which part is the important part that the author is trying to convey. Like there's a lot of like filler, like fluff and stuff like that, but I could kind of sense like, oh, this part is the main thing that the writer is trying to express, and I could kind of like see it because I've been speed reading quite a while. But whatever, the point is I've been reading quite a lot, and I think I've been reading a few books, a few ebooks. Um, I'm reading some. I've finished like I'm reading a lot of English books, and yeah, really really happy that I could read a lot of books. I'm, I like to read a bit too much, I think. um, I, and what else? I've been reading something. What is the name of it? Why can't I like? Why am I forgetting about it? I'm reading the book On the Road. There's a movie about that as well. On the Road is quite interesting. I like On the Road. The novel, it's a lot better than the movie. Because in the movie, I haven't seen the movie yet. I've just seen trailers of it, the trailer. But like the novel, you can really feel the the I don't know, like the thoughts of the main character. It's very interesting. It's kind of like it really encapsulates that feeling of Americana. Um, I think in my perception. I'm also reading Lolita. That's very interesting. You have to have critical thinking about it. It's the thoughts of a murderer, Lolita. But like the Nabokov, actually, like the author of Lolita, he's really good at writing. The prose is really well crafted because it's such a sensitive, taboo topic, Lolita. But the way he expressed it, it made it like the main character Humber Humbert is insufferable. Like he is a really bad person, but the way Nabokov kind of described him and the way he he is presented in the text, it made him like it doesn't make him like, you don't pity him, you don't like justify what he's doing to the little girl, to Dolores or Lo, but like it made you kind of like not get annoyed too much, and you stop reading, but you kind of intrigued. Intrigue is different from like you like him, you don't like him, you hate Humber, but you just like intrigued by the way he expressed himself, the way Nabokov kind of write him as a character. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. And I am searching for a Virginia Woolf novel, Mrs. Dalloway. Um, Pretty interested in that. I'm also reading The Great Gatsby. I'm just starting to read it. It's not a big read. It's quite like not like a thick book. So yeah, there's a movie about it too. So really good classic then. And I'm also reading, what is it called? What what's the title of it? Why am I forgetting about it? I think, oh yeah, one of my favorite books. Like I've read the ebooks. I've reread it. It's Gone Girl. Like there's the movie, sure, you watched it. Everyone watched Gone Girl, but I've read the book, and I've honestly, I haven't really. Have I watched the movie yet? I don't remember, but I remember that I read the book. I knew it's really good. It is, and the book is very interesting. The way that the character is presented is quite, like the main character, the male character. You kind of it made you. It kind of gives you a sense that, oh, this is why the wife, Amy Dunn, this is why she made this elaborate plan, because Nick Dunn is an annoying character. You kind of got to that point of thinking about the character. That's how good the writer is, the author, Gillian Flynn. So, yeah, I wish I could write like her. Yeah, several other books that I'm reading. I'm also reading. Where is it? Oh, here it is. I'm also reading Crime and Punishment, and by Fyodor Dostoevsky. That's how you pronounce it, Dostoevsky, a Russian author, and this is the English translation of it. Crime and Punishment. The Metamorphosis by Franz Kafka. Pretty, like, I've just read a couple of pages, the beginning of it, and I think it's already quite interesting. I think like a classic book that I've finished, um, Othello by Shakespeare. I finished that because it's actually not a novel for Shakespeare. It's like, it's a drama script. A lot of people thought that Shakespeare is a novelist. Is he a novelist? I'm not sure, but like he wrote a lot of sonnets. He wrote a lot of poetry. And then there's the drama scripts. The most famous ones like Othello, Macbeth, Romeo and Juliet. Those are drama scripts, like a theater script, not a novel. So Romeo and Juliet, it's yeah, a drama script. I finished that. It's really difficult language. Not gonna lie. It's a very difficult language for Shakespeare. Um, yeah, a bit too difficult, I guess, Shakespeare language. But if you wanna you're really into Romeo and Juliet and you like the concept of it and you're ready to read such a difficult text. It's difficult for people who are native in English because the usage of words in a Shakespeare drama scripts like Romeo and Juliet or Othello and Macbeth, um, and not Macbeth. Why am I saying it? Macbeth? Hamlet. I'm sorry. Like the drama scripts, they use like thee, thou shalt. You know what I mean? A lot of really old timey English. It's not really that. You kind of feel weird reading it. Like I have to keep on seeing a dictionary or my using my phone to kind of understand what is thou, what is thee, and all of that kind of stuff. And um, yeah, I've been reading quite a lot of literature in English. Some of it's actually Japanese books, Japanese novels, like Haruki Murakami. I've read Sputnik Sweetheart in English. Um, so yeah, it's good translation, I guess. But like in terms of like the book that I really recommend for people who want to read an English book, you should read On the Road. It's pretty good. I really want to find like J.D. Salinger, Catcher in the Rye, or but I haven't. So they said it's good. I'm not sure. I haven't read it yet. Um, yeah, On the Road is pretty good. Like On the Road, Lolita. On the Road, there's a movie about it, and Lolita also has a movie about it. And I'm not sure about the movie because I've just seen clips on it on YouTube, and the trailer. But like for the book, it's really well crafted, very well written for On the Road and Lolita. I almost finished both of I almost finished both of them, both of the books. But I really like On the Road and Lolita. Like On the Road, it's quite like contemporary. For some reason, it's an old book, but like it feels contemporary. I think a lot of contemporary fiction from America got inspired by On the Road. The way he wrote things is very simple. Lolita, on the other hand, is very heavy in terms of prose. It's kind of like it's not purple prose. It's quite flowery, but Lolita, it's very good in the fiction. Like the book itself is really good. You have to have critical thinking reading it because it's the situation, the circumstances is quite severe, but like it's not something you want to happen to your life like at all. But it's in the perspective of the killer, the perspective of um, the criminal, the perspective of the villain, and like an anti-hero thing happening. So yeah, it's quite interesting. I guess it's that. I think I'm gonna end this live stream. Thank you for watching.